Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marrol. If you are new here, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. So I filmed a video like 2 weeks ago with using my Auric products, but it's just like been so long and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna refilm it because I feel like it. So that's where we are today. We are filming a video using some Auric products. Look at how stunning this packaging is. I am obsessed. It's so like weighted, frosted glass, little gold details on the side. Stunning. If the boxes, just because they're so freaking pretty. This is what the Glow Lust comes in. It's just like the most beautiful packaging ever. So I think I'll probably just keep it forever. Because why not? That's a little packaging for that. It's so freaking cute. I just love it. So I'm just gonna keep them because I want to. In my last video, I applied it with a brush. For some reason, I couldn't tell you why. I never really use brushes. I always use a sponge. So we're gonna use a sponge today. But I thought we would do like the whole makeup process because sometimes I like skip parts. So let's just do like the whole thing. I have nothing on my skin. I just showered earlier, you know, toned the face. I'm going to take my Pharmacy Daily Greens oil-free gel moisturizer with moringa and papaya. And I really like this stuff. I got it in a BoxyCharm a while ago, actually last month. Oops. And it just smells lovely. Just like fresh and nice. So I'm just going to take that much and put it all over my face. Also, I got a brow lamination and a lash lift and tint. And this is what it's looking like. I got it actually a week ago today. Today's Saturday, the 27th. I like it. I got them mostly because I don't wear mascara when I go to work because it's like all wet and like condensation-y and just like raining outside and it just like falls off like almost instantly. And I was like, I just want a little something though. And I didn't want to get lash extensions because when they're coming down to the end of the wire here, anyways, when my lash extensions are like old, we could say that, old, I ripped them out. So I didn't want to rip out my lashes again, so I decided to try this, and I like it. I wish they were like a little bit more dark, but I mean, it is what it is. And my brows, I've had a brow lamination many a time before, and I really like it. I love getting my brows laminated. They're a little bit light and warm for me, so I may go in and tint them with some beard dye at some point. So I'm gonna do my brows now. Where's all my stuff? I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the shade Light and just run that through my brows just to get a base down so I can see where the areas are that I want to fill it in more. This brow gel is pretty old. It's like I could use a new one. I didn't want to use my Refi just because like they're already super slick, my brows, so I don't know. This has been working for me recently. Now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Brow Tint Pen. Lift and Snatch. I really do like this pen. It's pretty easy to get, but it does leak, I've noticed. Like, look, I just like will rub this off and it just leaks all over the place. So I have experienced some leakage with this, but I think it's still worth it because it was like $11. And it does the job, it just is a little bit messy. And then I like to take a spoolie from a brow pencil, just kind of blend it a bit and stick the brows up. And there's a brow. I'm gonna do the other one. I'll be right back. Okay, brows are on. I saw in a recent Alanorama video that she tried the NYX Brow Glue, I think it's called. So I'm interested to try that eventually. But I think we're good for now for brow products. Okay, so face is moisturized, brows are on. And now it's time to start on the face. So I'm going to take my Jacka Black Liquid Under Eye, what is this? Liquid Corrector 2.0. Now I think I'm going to go in with some Auric. We're going to take our Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer in the shade Morganite and put that on the high points of the face. Give it a little shake, and then I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. I took a whole pump, which is that much product. And I can probably get away with using this for like my base coat and then the top coat. And I'm gonna take it on a sponge because last time I took it on a brush, I was like, bitch, you never use a brush. Why would you do it now? I don't know. So we're not gonna do that. Anyways, so I'm just dipping in onto my hand here and kind of massaging it into the sponge. This is a concealer sponge, but I think I'm just gonna use it as a highlighting sponge. So this is like a cool beige shade. And it's just absolutely stunning. Would you look at that fucking glow, dude? Okay, there we go. We've got that on. I got this new foundation. It's a Milani foundation. I've never used any Milani products before. Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And I got this in the shade Light, 00B Light. And I think it might be too dark. I'm not sure. I put this on the back of my hand one time and it definitely dried down to be like a darker shade. So I do have a lighter concealer that I'm going to be using here just in case it's like a little bit too deep. But would you look at that glow? I can't stop. I can't. It's so nice. It's so good. It's perfect. I think this is a pretty full coverage foundation. I have not put it on my face yet. I'm just kind of mixing it up because it looked like it was separating a bit on my palette here. But I've just mixed it up a bit. The way it's like looks on my finger, it's kind of weird. It like separates up here. Even though I've dunked my whole finger in it. I got it at Superstore, by the way. I got, yeah, in Canada you can buy Milani at Superstore and apparently at Shoppers, but I've not seen it at Shoppers yet. Okay, I'm gonna apply some with my finger. I've got some breakouts down here. I'm gonna take my little makeup eraser sponge and blend this in. It actually seems like a decent match. When I put it on, like maybe it will still dry down, but right now it looks okay. Dude, I love laminated brows. Like I highly recommend doing them. They just make life so much easier. And also with the lash lift, you can still like wear mascara and put lashes on and stuff. It's basically just a tinted lash. Still live your life normally. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a bit more foundation. I normally don't love drugstore foundations. I just find that they're like cheap, but this is actually looking quite nice. Oh my god, like that CoverGirl, what was it, the like fresher, like clean fresh foundation or some shit. It was like a skin tint, I think. It was terrible. I absolutely hated that. It was so gross looking. It like curdled up and like looked all nasty. That looks really nice. And it's a decent match. And you can still see that highlight poking on through. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take my, I just picked this up like a little bit ago when I filmed my other video that we're gonna continue to bring up but not post. Anyways, I bought this and I used this in that video and I've been using it ever since and I really like it. This is my Quo Beauty Miracle Cover Concealer and I have this in the shade, oh, it's on the lid, I think. Porcelain N1. I haven't worn like a full face of makeup in so long. Going back in with the sponge. Here we are foundated. Is that a word? Now I have a new bronzer, but it's a powder and I haven't used a powder bronzer in a hot long time. So I don't know what to do, if I should use it or not. This is the Quo Beauty powder bronzing powder in the shade Cool Contour. I've heard lots of people like this and use it. Maybe we'll just use it. Should I put on a cream first is my question. Should I just bronze it the hell up today, dude? Why not? Okay, I'm gonna go in first with a little bit of my Fenty Butta Biscuit. Oh, this bronzer is so pretty, dude. Concealer is creasing a bit. I think I just wiped this fucking highlight somewhere in my hair. Love that for me. Okay, time for some bronzer. What brush do I take though? I never use powder bronzer. I don't know what brush to use. Why am I whispering? This is a blush brush, but maybe I'll give it a shot. Okay, so we're taking our little, whoa, that's a lot. Damn, bro. Taking some Cool Contour. I don't think this is the right brush. Small contour, okay. Let's try this Luxie 1010 brush. use it on its own eventually, but that day's not today. Next up is some blush, and this is also a new blush. This is also by Quo Beauty, Featherweight Cream Blush in the shade Pure, 59. Looks like this. So I've heard that these are dupes for the Glossier. And I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called like a cloud paint or something. Oh my god, I took so much. This is enough for like 8 faces. I think the Glossier ones are called Glossier Cloud Paints. I have no idea, I've never tried them before. But I've heard that these are dupes for them. This is the color right here. Just kind of, there we go. Super, super pretty. But we're gonna apply this now to the face. That is a nice bronzer color, by the way, on top of the Fenty one. The cool contour one or whatever. I like it. And I like it on the nose. Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna take the other side of this sponge. Such a pretty shade. Okay, now we're gonna go back on top with some highlight. I'm gonna take the rest of what is on my hand here. This was one full pump, by the way, on my hand. We're just gonna highlight again. There we go. Face is looking good in my opinion. Okay, now I think we're good with the face. Oh, I didn't set my under eyes. Maybe I will do that now. I'm gonna take my CoverGirl True Blend powder in the shade 2 and take this little Real Techniques powder brush, setting brush, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna just set my lids a bit, just with whatever is left over on my brush. Now it's time for the eyes, and I am so excited. This is my Glow by Auric. Is that? Yes. Glow by Auric Smoke Reflect in the shade Defiance, and it is so pretty. I did use Temper in my last video, and it was super stunning, but I was just, yeah, I want to use this one today. So this is the shimmer glitter part of it, and this is the cream, whoops, and that is the cream side of it. Oh, it's a little sweaty. Some moisture on top there. It is very like, it's obviously a cream. Yeah, and it's like a moussey texture. It's interesting. So I'll do a little swatch for you. I don't know how to swatch things, so okay. This is the cream. Super, super, super pretty shade. And then this is the shimmer below. Just like so, so pretty. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to put this on. I've not worn this one yet. I think I already said that. Yeah, those are the two. And then we'll leave some mystery for you, and you can see what they look like on top of each other on my eyes. And now we're gonna go in with a little brush. I'm gonna take this brush. This is a Japanese brush. It's like a nice packing brush, although it does have like a little angle. So I thought that could maybe be nice and work. Just do it. Let's put it on. I'm so excited. So I want to try to show you the texture of this. You can kind of see it, like it's very cloud-like. I don't know if I did a good job there. But yeah, it's super moussey and really nice looking. That looks super pretty. I'm going to take a round, dense brush and just try to blend the crease out. Seems like a little goes a long way. Like you don't need a ton of product. It's like kind of, yeah, it blends out nicely. That is so pretty. I want to see how it layers, and I want to add a little bit more. I'm sure it layers perfectly fine. Also, did I say, maybe some of you don't know, but this is a brand by Samantha Ravndhal. She is a beauty influencer slash YouTuber here on the internet, and she's actually from Vancouver. Well, it's gonna sound weird that I know all this information from her, but I watch all her videos. Like, she used to do Periscope, and I would always be on there and like watching. If you don't know what Periscope is, it's basically like a live streaming thing, but that was years ago, and she doesn't use that app anymore, but she does like YouTube lives and all that kind of shit, so like she talks about herself a lot, so I just like retain the information, and now I just like know all this stuff about her. I'm not weird, I promise. Well, maybe I am, but anyways. She's from a small town in BC called Kelowna. Okay, well, if you really want to get deep into it, she's from a smaller town, or I think she's from Saskatoon or something in Saskatchewan. Anyway, she moved to Vancouver like super young, whatever, and she went to school in Kelowna, like high school, and then she moved to Vancouver to go to makeup school, is what I'm trying to get at here. But she's a local business, and she's from Canada, and like obviously because that's local, I live in fucking Canada. All I'm saying is that it's super cool to support a local brand / artist that I'm like a huge fan of. Short story long, and kind of weird now that I'm like not shutting up. That blended out super nice. I'm very impressed. It looks stunning, and that's only the cream base. I haven't even added on the shimmer yet. Let's do that. Anyways, so yes, I've actually met Sam before. Wow, stunning. When I went to makeup school, we went to the same school, but she went before me. Okay, please hold for the fucking waterfall. I'm just gonna keep working on this eye while I wait for the water sound to stop. Anyways, what I was saying is, when I went to makeup school, one of my classmates was actually Sam's roommate at the time. They had like met in Disneyland or whatever, like before, and so I've met Sam a few times, and she's like the nicest person ever. She's exactly the same way she is in real life as she is on the internet. Yeah, she was super cool, super friendly, super welcoming, super just like made you feel comfortable. Huge congrats to Sam. This is so fucking beautiful. I love that you can also blend it out with your finger, since like it is a cream. Pretty easy to work with. It's nice. I've never really used cream shadows before, and you know, this is the pleasant first experience here. You could even just wear that alone, like it's so stunning. There we have it. These would be so stunning in a makeup kit. I've obviously dipped in my brush multiple times to the pot, so I can't use it on clients, but I would definitely pick up a second one eventually if I ever do makeup on people again, because this is so stunning. Like on a bride, damn bitch, these are cute. Now I'm gonna take the topper. What? These are so beautiful. It's so pigmented. I definitely have a little bit of fallout, but I mean, I'm using a glitter shadow, so it's kind of to be expected. It is so pretty. I'm gonna take this small little NYX brush. This is a great brush for getting the bottom lash line. I took a little bit out of the pot, and I'm just kind of massaging it into the bristles of the brush here on my hand. Okay, that's what we've got going on so far. I think I'm gonna take a bit of the topper on my little baby pinky finger here and just place it on the inner corner. Wow, it's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna add some of my Raw Beauty Kristi Woodsy liner to the bottom lash line. It's very loud around my house today, so I just, you know. Okay, that looks pretty. Right, we've got some liner. I'm gonna put my mascara and my lashes on now. I shall be back. Wow, that's what mascara looks like on top of a lash lift and tint, and that looks pretty. I'm struggling with these lashes right now. Fuck. My lashes are on. It was kind of a struggle. I've never worn mascara with the lash lift yet, so I don't know. Maybe I applied too much mascara, but I don't know. But my lashes are on nonetheless. Some things I've noticed about this foundation seems to be separating right here on my nose, if you can see that. It's like sinking into my pores or something. I'm like, what the hell? In like my nose area right there. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see if I blend it out, if it'll like, it's like separating and like looking weird. It's like sinking into my pores or something. Keep playing around with it because I think it looks nice, but yeah, it just like settled into my pores on my nose, which is weird. I don't really ever notice that happening with other foundations. I'm gonna set the face because I noticed that, whatever that was. I got this new setting spray. This is also Quo Beauty. It is called Set and Seal Setting Spray. So let's give it a shot. Whoa. It's like a nice mist, but like a lot came out. And naturally I put like 5 more sprays on. Okay, let's see what that looks like up close now, because I feel like I fucked it all up. Nope, I didn't. It actually looks nice. All right, there we go. My pants are wet though, because a lot of liquid came out of the fucking sprayer guy. Okay, this is what the face is looking like so far. It's time for some lip. And I have a new lip line. I have actually like 5 new lip liners, but we're gonna go with this one I think today, which is called Hello Most Natural. This is a Milani lip liner. Yeah, it's gonna be a perfect color. It's a retractable one, which I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer to sharpen it and have a super fine tip at all times, but this is what I'm gonna use right now. Milani Most Natural. Yeah, I fucking hate this retractableness of it. It's the worst. I don't love this lip liner at all. Color's nice enough, but I just hate retractable lip liners because I always feel like they're like retracting when I'm trying to use it, and I'm like, bro, I need you right now. You can't just retract when I'm using you. Anyways, I'm gonna take this one and go on top. This is Milani Spice number 9. That's a bit better. Man, I don't know about this foundation. It's not really doing it for me anymore. It was, and now I'm like, it kind of just looks old-ish. You know what I mean? Like I just put it on and it looks like it's been like worn, like seen some shit. Now I'm taking my Tower 28 Milk Jelly in Almond. This is the face. Yeah, I don't know about that foundation, man. I'm gonna have to continue to use it, I think, but it just continues to kind of prove my point that I'm not a huge fan of drugstore foundations. My one true foundation love from the drugstore is definitely my Quo Beauty foundation. It is perfect, it is stunning, it is everything I want in a foundation. Shade range is shit. I've spoken about that before. They think they have like 8 shades, so that would be something I would love to see in the future from Quo, is a more extensive shade range, as if they'll ever fucking see this video. That's what I have to say about that. I'm not loving the foundation. Let's talk about some things I am loving. This is what I'm absolutely loving. I don't think this foundation did it justice. I think the foundation looks bad, for sure. It looks weird, looks like old and aged. I'm not loving it, but I do love this, and you can definitely see this on my face. I think it looks stunning. I think the eyes look stunning. Where did you go? My little Auric Temper. Nope, this is not Temper. This is Defiance. My little Smoke Reflect. I think these products are just absolutely so stunning, so beautiful, perfect, amazing, everything I could ask for. So to that, Samantha Ravndhal, congratulations. As if you'll ever watch this video, but if you somehow by chance are like super fucking bored and you're like, what am I gonna do right now? Let me watch this fucking bitch's video about my products. Congrats. Also, you know what? Actually, something I wanted to talk about here. You know how all these fucking people on Instagram are like, oh, try native deodorant, it's the best, blah, 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 blah. Well, I bought it. I have it right here. I found it at Superstore. There was no price tag on it, near it, anywhere. I had no idea how much it was. I was like, oh, maybe it'll be like $6, $7, maybe $8. Like, I don't know, deodorants aren't like super expensive. This bitch was $16, $15.96 before taxes. And I was like, I didn't realize until I got home, because I didn't have a price on it. I was like thinking it'd be like a regular ass deodorant price. $16 fucking for a fucking deodorant. I'm like, dude, it smells so good, but I was like, this better make me smell like a fucking sweet baby angel forever. It's gonna be $16 for a deodorant stick. I was shocked and appalled when I looked at my bill when I got home, because I was like, why does this all... Oh, actually, I was curious to see how much the deodorant cost. Thinking it'd be like $8. No, double that. It was $16 for fucking deodorant. I was like, this better be the best deodorant in the goddamn planet if I'm gonna ever repurchase this again. So I've only been wearing it for 2 days so far. I smell okay. I don't smell bad, but it curdles up in my armpits when I work out. So there's that. We'll see how it goes. That's what I wanted to talk about right now. That was really pressing on me for the last day, because I was like, this is $16 and they don't tell you that. And there was no price tag near it. So I was like, eh. Anyways, that's that about that. Oh, I wanted to tell you one of my favorite shows that I've been watching, and I've actually finished it now because I was loving it. Firefly Lane on Netflix. It was really good. I recommend it. You should check it out if you have Netflix and if you want a new show to watch. Also, I just started watching this other show today before I filmed this video called Ginny and Georgia. It is also on Netflix. I've watched the first episode and I like it a lot, and I want to just watch all of it now. They're like hour-long episodes. Both of these shows are hour-long episodes, and I'm into it. Y'all, thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Miss you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give this video a little like if you liked it, and share it around to your people if you would like. I would like it. I would love that if you shared it to your people. I'll have all the products I used today listed in the description bar down below, along with the little earrings that I have on. And yes, I think that's all I have to say for now. Thank you once again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.